Come to find out, the fucking girl. Whew.
Missing someone without you.
What's up, Coolie Gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Julie, and I'm back again with another video for you guys. Before we get started on this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for those who are already subscribed, welcome back to my channel. What do you guys think about this makeup look that I did? Like, it took me a long time to do it, but this is because it was my first time doing it. I wanted to try something different for you guys. I wanted to see, like, I wanted to play with my makeup. Like, I have like 4 main makeup palettes that I use, and I wanted to try something new. I always do like copper tones and like browns and, like, you know, golds. So I wanted to try something different, you know, like, let me know what y'all think about this. And by the way, I got my camera. I'm filming with my new camera. As you can see, the fucking quality on this shit is lit. It's gonna be a lot more vlogs coming soon for you guys, trust me. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while now. Finally decided that it was the perfect time to talk about it. I feel like this is a situation that isn't really a common thing that happens to people, you know? Like, this shit just don't be happening to everybody, you know? And I thought it was just something that I could talk about. And by the way, guys, like, I am not trying to bash anybody. I'm not talking shit about anybody. I'm just talking about the situation that happened to me. Let's not forget, this happened over 12 years ago, or just about 12 years ago. I was 17, I'm 29 now, and I feel like I can talk about this situation freely. I won't be mentioning names, I won't be bashing anybody. I'm just gonna talk about what happened to me and my point of view. Like, maybe a little bashing, you know, like nothing too crazy. I ain't gonna be over here like talking a whole lot of shit. I don't want anybody to think that I'm over here trying to bash anybody. I'm just gonna tell you guys my side of the story and what I went through at the end of the day. If you don't like it, don't like it, and if you do, then give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm gonna start the story by telling you how all of this happened. So basically, I was dating a guy in Dominican Republic. This all happened in Dominican Republic, by the way. This was when I was living out in Dominican Republic. I moved to Dominican Republic when I was 13 years old, up until I was turning 18. And my brother and I took a little bit of time to adjust and everything, but we ended up just kind of getting used to it because we had no choice. I was dating somebody at the time. This was like my first official boyfriend. This was like my first love. This was literally everything. Like, I'm talking about, he asked to date me and everything. Like, he went to my house, super typical, you know, regular shit. Anyhow, so basically this happened around October of 2007, I want to say. I was like 17. I think I was 17 already. Yeah, I was 17 already. And this happened around October. It was his birthday, whatever. And I guess the guys wanted to like throw him like a little pool party and, you know, just get some drinks, whatever, because he was a couple years older than I was. So I think he had just turned 20. He was turning 20, whatever. So, you know, at 18 you could drink in Dominican Republic and whatnot legally. So basically, you know, he invited me. He told me, yeah, you know, let your mom know, see if you could come. Deep down, I knew my mom wasn't gonna let me go. My mom was like really strict with me going places, especially in Dominican Republic. Like, I wasn't really allowed to go to a lot of places, you know. I asked her, obviously, I wanted to go. Like, I wanted to spend time with my boyfriend on his birthday. I wanted to go to the pool party. I wanted to chill and I wanted to be there with him. But I knew my mom wasn't gonna let me go, but I still made the effort into trying to go. At this time, I had one of my homegirls from New York come visit me. She had just moved to Dominican Republic, so she wanted to stay over in my house for a couple days, and I hadn't seen her in like 3 years. We were just there. We were just like outside the sidewalk in my house. Another homegirl was dating my boyfriend's friend. So we were aware of the pool party. We were, you know, we were up on it. I don't think she got invited though. I don't think the guy invited her to come, but obviously you'll find out why. So basically, we're just outside in the sidewalk, outside my house. Nosotros estamos afuera de la marquesina, hangueando, chilling, whatever. My homegirl's like, yo, let's go, let's pull up on them, whatever. And I'm like, nah, I can't leave. Like, my mom's gonna be tight if I leave and go to the guy's house. The guy's house where they were doing the pool party it was like walking distance to my house. It was not that far because we all kind of lived around each other. So like my boyfriend lived like less than, I want to say like 3 blocks down, and then the guy's house was like 3 blocks down that way. So we kind of were like it was like we were all around each other. I knew where he was going, but I didn't know who was gonna be there. So she's like, yo, let's go. So my homegirl from New York, you know, I'm very chill. Like, I don't like to fight. I don't like altercation. And especially when I was way younger, like especially at 16, 17, I had no type of backbone, and I was just like very passive, you know. I was very like kumbaya with the peace. I'm still kind of like that today, but like now, don't get me fucked up, because I will pop off if I have to. My homegirl from New York, she was like, oh nah, Julie ain't gonna do it, she's pussy. So when she said that kind of like fired me up, and I was like, fuck it, we out. So we start running, we out to the place, because I was like, fuck it, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this fast. So hopefully if I do it fast enough, I could just come right back home. I did not know what the hell I was getting myself into. So we pull up to the place, we're outside. Basically to get in, you gotta like go through like some stairs, and then it's like in the backyard, some bullshit, whatever. So we're there, and we're like, yo, we can't just go inside like that. Like, can't just do that. So we end up seeing somebody, and we sent somebody, and we were like, yo, you know my boyfriend, whatever. So she's like, yeah, I know him. People knew who he was. I mean, we're around our way. We're in our neighborhood, so, you know, everybody kind of knows everybody, whatever. So she goes inside, and I kid you not, this girl she didn't even come back outside. I think she got so caught up in the party, she was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just, you know, stay in the party. So it's like already half an hour, and I'm getting nervous, and I'm like, yo, like, let's go, what we gonna do? Like, what we doing here? So my homie's like, yo, just call him. So whatever, I got my phone, I got my little flip phone. I think I had like a Razr V3 or some shit. I get my phone, I call him. He tells people, turn the music down, and then he picks up the phone, and I don't remember what the fuck we was talking about, but it was like a minute conversation. Then phone gets hung up, music goes right back up. At one point, my friend's like, yo, fuck it, like, let's just leave. And I'm like, something just told me like, yo, Julie, just run up in there. I run up in there, all you hear is our boy saying, oh shit, se armó el bobo, que sé yo qué, que sé yo cuánto. And I'm like, oh, se armó el bobo. So obviously some shit was going down here that niggas was saying that. So when I go inside, I see my fucking boyfriend with some bitch. Like, the bitch is over here and like over here cuffed up, and all you see is the bitch just go underwater. And it's like, oh, that's why se armó el bobo, right? That's why. He was just there with another bitch. He knew my mom wasn't gonna let me go, so he told his little side joint to come through. And I remember like just cursing at him. Like, I just started cursing him out, and I just remember getting like carried out. Like, I got carried out, and I was just like so hurt. That shit fucking kills me. Like, this is my first boyfriend, this is like my first everything and my first love, and this shit just kind of like happened to me, and I didn't know that this was going on, and it was crazy. So whatever, he kind of just like stood frozen, like he didn't even say anything, and he was just there like, oh my god, oh shit, like deer in headlights, I just got fucking caught, you know? Like, so cool, whatever. You know, I start crying, and I think he finally like realized what happened, like that he just got caught. So he runs after me. Mind you, this nigga comes after me like no chancletas, no nothing. And if you guys been to Dominican Republic, and I'm talking about the capital, if you've been in the capital, then you know there's mad glass on the floor, mad rocks, mad everything. So he just didn't care at this point. So he's like chasing after me, and I'm just like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to fucking see you ever again in my life. Blah, 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 blah. And yes, I'm saying all this in English because he knew how to speak English. I was cursing at him and talking to him in English. Just get the fuck away from me. I don't want to see you. I was so dramatic. Oh my God. Like, I was so dramatic. For my birthday, he had given me like a gold ring. And for Valentine's Day, he had given me like a gold necklace with like a heart and like a keychain. I just remember like ripping it off and like taking my ring off and then just throwing it. I'm like, fuck you. So that situation happened. I ended up finding out that the girl's name was Fulanita. I found out who she was, like what was going on, where she was from, you know, typical girl shit. This happened in October, right? Cool, this happened in October. I ended up forgiving him. So that, like I said, this happened in October of 2007. So then we go into 2008, and it was like, I want to say February. I take a trip to New York because I was planning on leaving Dominican Republic that year to go to college in New York City. That was like the excuse that I used to like kind of force my dad to let me go to New York, because that was like another huge issue. Like they really wouldn't let me go to New York. Like it was like, damn, like I can't even go on vacation. Like it was like I was stuck in DR, you know? But for that, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, you could go. So I go for like a week or some change, whatever. And I come back and my brother's over here talking about this girl. Cause like my brother, when he liked somebody, like he would literally be obsessed. Like my brother was like very obsessive with any girl that he dated or whoever he was interested in. Like he had like this obsessive behavior. And hey, I do too, it's okay, don't matter. Anywho, so you know, he's over here talking about this girl. If you know about my brothers and I relationship, then you know my brother and I were like literally, if you see like brother and sister goals, that was like me and my brother. Like we would fight, but then we wouldn't stay mad at each other. Like my brother was like my everything to me at the time, because it was just me and him and my mom, you know. So, you know, he's talking about this girl. So yeah, he's over here talking about this girl. And I'm like, yo, who's this girl? Like, I want to see who this girl is. Like, damn. He's over here talking about how he met her at a party and she was all this and that. I'm like, yo, but what's up? Like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? Come to find out, the girl, the fucking girl. Whew. That girl was the same girl I caught my man cheating on me with in October. So it was like, oh shit, it's her? Like, bro, do you not know I caught this nigga with shorty? Oh, Julie, but this and that, and it was like this whole like back and forth thing with him. So he kind of already like developed feelings for her. So it was like, what am I gonna do? Like, obviously I'm gonna tell him not to do it, but he's gonna do whatever he wants to do at the end of the day. And like, he really did. Like, I would have never thought like my brother would have like just kind of went forward and just ended up like cuffing this girl, but he ended up cuffing her, and they dated for like a couple years and everything like that. And that was like kind of hard for me, like coping with that for a while. Like, not for a while, because at the end of the day I was moving back to New York. So it was like, okay, whatever, bro, I don't gotta see this girl forever. And at the end of the day, like, my brother was like really happy. So who am I to take away that happiness from my brother? Like, I couldn't tell him. I could have told him like, please don't, but at the end of the day, like I said, he's gonna do whatever he wants to do at the end of the day. And I had to put up with it. I had to see this girl come to my house, and I had to see my brother over here like infatuated with her, and I had to deal with that. I just want to know how she felt. Like, dang girl, like you went after my man, now you over here with my brother. But at the end of the day, this was what I was thinking at the time. Now it's like, it is what it is. It's funny. I look at this situation like it's a fucking joke, honestly. How do you go from my boyfriend at the time to then my brother? Like, you obviously don't have no type of self-respect for yourself then, you know? But I'm not trying to bash her. She's cool. I don't have any problems with her. I don't have any problems with anybody, honestly. Like I said, this happened when I was 17. I'm 29 years old now with 3 kids. Like, I'm just talking about this situation because it's dead crazy, and it's literally something that really happened to me, you know? And it was like fucking crazy. Like, how does your brother date your man's side chick at the time? She wasn't currently his side chick when they were dating. It just happened to be that that's what happened before my brother dated her, you know? And shorty was dead trying to have my boyfriend break up with me and everything. She was trying to make him leave me, and I was just like, I mean, I found that out years later anyway, so it is what it is. And you know what's crazy? Like, I never fought this girl. I never attacked her. I really didn't have much to say about it, you know? Like, it just happened. And I know my brother didn't do it purposely. I know he didn't just pick that girl out and say, hey, I'm gonna like you just to fuck with my sister, you know? It just happened, and like I said, I just ended up having to deal with it. But yeah, guys, that's my story. I know it might sound a little crazy at first, like, oh shit, your brother dated your man's side chick. It does sound a little crazy, but that's what happened, you know? They were talking for a while. She was his side chick at one point. That's what really happened, you know? And honestly, like, to this day, I be thinking about that shit like, yo, that shit really did happen to me though. Like, I have so many things that happened to me. I'm gonna have more story times coming up, but comment down below and let me know what you guys would have done in that situation. Like, would if you let your brother date her, be a bitch to the girl all the time? What you gonna do? Like, honestly, I wanna know. This is the end of my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And let's not forget my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.